Divine vibrators, oneness with the light. How are you all feeling today? It's a beautiful day with the sunshine and a bit of clouds here and there. I hope you are all taking care of yourself and sending you all love and light. All your manifestations are coming along the way that you pick them with gratitude. Be grateful for what you have and also be grateful for what you don't have. Because why? The universe knows what you need rather than what you want. Divine vibrators. How to tap into the frequency of peace when your situations are not favoring. This one, number one, you need to be filled with gratitude. What is the path of the gratitude? If you ever feel or hear the word of gratitude, what you feel, how do you feel? Comment below, how do you feel? I feel like the most peaceful moment when I hear the word gratitude. The things which were given in my life and the things which were taken away from my life, for both. That's why we say be grateful for what you have and also be grateful for what you don't have. Both means in the same slot. Once if you tap into the frequency of the gratitude, no longer you will be messing up with your life scenario. No longer you will keep complaining of the scenario that you're facing. You will become a perfect on what to make the decisions, solution focusing rather than focusing on the issue. It serves nothing, divine vibrators, it serves nothing. Why? On what your focus is, where the energy flows, it's got to expand. That's why we say keep an eye on what you're vibrating high. You need to vibrate high. Upon what? Which mode? If you keep vibrating high in the anger mode, what is going to vibrate then? The next moment, you're planning. It is you who is planning to vibrate. No one is planning. Divine vibrators. When you tap into the frequency of gratitude, you will be tapping into the frequency of calmness. You will stop complaining. You will know what the meaning of peace once if you reach the gratitude level. For everything you should start feeling the gratitude. Even for the wind, even if it's hot air, even if it's a cold air, even if it is very sunny day, even if it's a rainy day, be grateful. Because the other end of the globe is facing the opposite weather. So you should be grateful for what you have. Divine vibrators. How to tap to the frequency of peace even if your situations are not favoring. Be in the present moment. Stay in the present. I know you all can giggle when I say, or you can get frustrated of questioning how to tap into the present moment if my scenario is not favoring. Of how and why. Of how is the big question. Why should I tap? It's a wrong question. How can you tap to the frequency of being in the present moment? This comes only when you practice. If you are going to be in the past moment, maybe a second before, or a year before, or a decade before, or 1 hour back. And another scenario is that you always think about the future. 1 hour later, what may happen? A decade later, where am I to? A decade later, what will I be? Or 10 days later, what will be my scenario? What's the issue going on in my life would have been turned up? All these questions are arising in your mind why you are not staying in the present moment. You will never know. You can breathe out a decade later or an hour later. Nothing comes under the way that we will be in the next moment. So what is the present, what's the gift that we are having right now is the present moment. This moment when you are watching this video was the present moment. I know some of you, while watching this video itself, all your mind will be wavering up here, there, the song is coming there, somebody is calling me, somebody is looking at me, my issues are going up, what will be my next step, or what is this video about, when will this video end? There are people tapping. See how many number of modes you are tapping in a single moment, but you forgot you are the infinite. You forgot who really you are. I know you're infinite, you can tap into multi-frequency mode, but you're tapping into the wrong multi-frequency mode that you got to manifest in your life. That's the most important thing, to stay in the present moment. It cannot be attained just like that. It always comes under the practice. To be in the present moment, whatever comes along the way, just stay in the present. Watch it like a movie. Sounds harsh, is the truth. This is the huge truth, secret of the secrets. Just a bonus one. Watch it like a movie and all the things will fall under the plate for you, and you will be picking them up automatically. All the solutions will be there once if you start staying in the present moment. Divine vibrators, what's number 3? How can you tap to the peace mode when the current situations are not favoring? The breathing technique. Take a deep breath. Deep inhale and slow down your exhale. This is actually a dual thing that you are doing in your life. What happens? When you take a deep breath, you are coming to the present moment in spite of all the things that are around you. So number 1. Number 2, you are tapping into the peace mode. Okay, when was the last time that you took the deep breath? Maybe if you felt successful of achieving something you have accomplished, that time you take a deep breath. Alright, somehow I accomplished this task and now I feel so happy. That's the moment, yes. Why? Because there was a full of the efforts that you made, and now you feel like, okay, fine, this is time to rest, let me calm down myself. Without knowing you all are doing it. That's the pre-programming, right? Not about the program done by the matrix. So what's the second one? You're coming back to the present moment, right? The next one, when have you took a deep breath? The sad moments, like, oh no, I don't know what to do, what's next, and why have all this. So without knowing, you are taking deep breaths, and which is also making you to calm down a little with knowing or without knowing. You have slightly tapped to the peace mode and came down. So next time when you feel like everything is in full, you can feel the energy is very full in my room, or the issues are very fulfilling up the mind, wavering mind here and there, I really don't know where I'm stuck up. Do the breathing technique. You have the fire breath. We will also elaborate what is the fire breath in a later video that you can watch it, and you can also you can follow this technique, fire breath. That also allows you to tap to the peace mode. But taking a deep breath like thrice or 4 times or 5 times will instantly you will tap to the peace mode. You should always have a beautiful connection with the nature. Once again, I'm telling you, if you ever feel like you lost the energy completely, go out for a solo trip where you can find yourself, be with the nature, give the love that you are about to give to someone. Go and give that, share that same love to the nature. Don't think they are speechless. Don't think that they are senseless. They can feel you. You can also feel them in return. All this may sound so strange for you, how is that possible? If you take a solo trip, then you will know. After taking a solo trip, please comment below how was the solo trip, how were you able to feel the energy of the nature. I guarantee you that you will be filled with a beautiful good amount of energy back. It's a refreshment back to the energy where you have been. Remember one thing, you are an infinite soul. You and I, like, we all came from the same divine source, which is the infinite. It's a limitless one. This matrix has programmed your brain in such a wave pattern that you need to sit down and feel fearful, sadness, guilty, whatever the situations that you are undergoing it. Leave that and come out. Be colorful and be cheerful and be grateful for the breath that you have. Why? The people who thought they will breathe yesterday did not make it today. They had plans for today, but they did not make it today. I hope you understand. The world is undergoing a beautiful monumental changes. Can't you see what's happening around? So be grateful for the breath that you have, first of all. And you are the light. We all came from the same divine particle, light particle. You need to share the light, become the light, oneness with the light. Sending you all love and light. Share and subscribe and hit the bell button aside that we are hitting new videos and new messages in your phone or lap, and you are accountable to make a daily visit to reach the downloads for you, especially designed for you from the upper realm, that making you to become the greatest version in this life path and receive the moksha. So sending you all love and light. Be grateful, tap into the frequency mode. It really helps you a lot. The moment you feel a gratitude for what I have today, be grateful for the food that you have, that in your plate. Even a single cereal in your plate is accountable to be grateful for. Everything is gratitude. That's the most secret that I'm telling you. Gratitude is the most secret and expansive secret. Tap to there, you will tap to the frequency which is really needed for you to be peaceful. Peace. Sending you peace and love.